A lot of people think that the depressed person is the person in the corner of the room wearing all black, listen to death metal or whatever it is. But suddenly I'm going to my friends who see me as this very confident, fortunate, affluent person, and all of a sudden I'm telling them I experience struggle. I chose to go to the University of Minnesota. I really enjoyed it right away because it was that competitive environment where it was all about achieving things. So everybody was almost fighting for grades and whatever, and I really was good at that. I moved into a fraternity house my sophomore year. It started to wear on me, all this sort of badgering, and it was a lot of just bullying, what it comes down to. So I had a lot of negative thoughts going on where I would just always be dissatisfied with what I was doing. When I didn't realize sort of the slow slip that I was going down into this really negative place. I was going through all of this just trying to figure it all out by myself because I was tough enough, because I'm a man, because I can't be weak. You know, I can't admit that I'm struggling. And my release ended up being with substances. And so I was very serious about not wanting to live anymore, because I didn't feel there was any reason to. A friend of mine just said to me, "You should probably start seeing somebody. I see a therapist, why not just go see a counselor? Just talk." And over time I started to inquire a little bit more, like, what's it all about? What do you do? My father found a great therapist that I started to see on a weekly basis. And it was amazing. I started to talk, and I felt good after I left. Like it was weird. It was a new feeling. It was a lightness. I don't know how or why, but after these sessions, I just felt good. So I kept going. I kept going. I started to tell other people that I was going through this whole process. When I started to talk about these things that I was dealing with, that I was struggling with, it freed the conversation for my friends. You know, being depressed, being anxious, being whatever you're dealing with, it's okay. And then it also doesn't define you. So I really got into these practices that would go inward. And so I got into yoga and meditation. And what I started to do was I started to accumulate these tiny experiences of feeling a little bit better. So maybe it was a meditation practice, maybe it was yoga, maybe it was a really great meal. The university does have great resources on campus, but we've got 1 in 4 students at the university that will have a diagnosable mental illness occur before they graduate. 1 in 4. So the university is doing stuff to expand their capacity. They're adding therapists, they're adding resources. But I look at it and I say, we have 35,000 other kids. So I'm trying to create a network of peers who are dedicated to being good human beings, who are gonna listen.
When someone out, a peer can give you confidence, it's authentic is what it is.
Since it's an invisible disability, people are a little more afraid to talk about it.
And we can't really be mad at people for being ignorant, but how do we get past the ignorance, So yeah, I may have a disposition towards being depressed. It doesn't own my life anymore. And it was through the help of different, talking with a therapist, telling my friends, making videos about this and sharing these videos with people all over the internet. I have the power to be joyful. I don't have to have somebody come along and tell me, yes, you can feel joy now. That's a good thing. So I realized the power of story in connecting us to each other. And it's really simple. It's really just about listening and caring. That's it.